But if you fucking with a bitch, you gonna go on 8 days anyway. She's saying just you, I think.
Who's to say that we going on 8 dates?
Y'all gonna do, she said do 8 things, right?
Go
she said,
out in 8 different units of time and experience life.
It ain't gotta
Most
be a date.
bitches, you ain't
That's
gonna
what
make
she
it
said.
past 4,
I
is
give
what
it
I'm
to
saying.
that.
You probably gonna fuck and
What is up, credit?
by the 4th date.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You should have turned me off before we got to the 4th date. Why we gotta be 4 days in before I'm turned off? I wanna be turned off before we do all this goofy shit.
You don't want to be caught up.
I'm not about to be 4 days in and you got 11 fucking toes.
Damn, you caught up on the pussy, right? So you doing all this shit, and you wouldn't do it unless you was getting the pussy.
Right.
So the pussy got you on this roller coaster of 8
On all these adventures.
crazy nights.
You supposed to do that. This nigga here stupid. just say you want to fuck up front. Just say that.
All I'm saying
Cause
is,
you ain't said yet what the problem is with the 8 days.
All I'm
Cause you
saying
gon' take
is
a bitch you like with good pussy
be
on more than
worth-
8 days.
be worth all the time we wasted. That's all the fuck I'm saying. It don't take me 8 days to figure out if I like you. This shit might not work on the first date. What if she get in my goddamn car and light a whole cigarette? We don't gotta go on 7 more dates. I know this shit ain't nothing work. This little one of them.
Hey,
Pull over at this gas station. I've only got 2 squares left.
You just riding and talking and vibing. You look up, this bitch got the stem. She's smoking meth.
The point is to get an understanding for the person's character.
Hey, the one bitch. When you start doing that, 4 days ago.
The point is to get an understanding for the person's character before you start mixing like that. Cause for most people, emotions is tied to sex.
That's
you might
right.
be in there just fucking, but
I
they in
feel
there with
like
their
if you catch
imagination.
feelings with some condom sex, you just petty. Like you just looking for some trouble. Don't nobody, that ain't really real. You out here catching feelings with some condom sex.
That's a rehearsal.
That's a red flag for me. I'm like, man, what if I hit it with the real? Nah, I can't even do it.
That's how you know when the condom break. That shit feel real. As soon as the condom break, you like, oh, is this?
You do not even. You do not supposed to be catching feelings over no condom sex.
But if the condom break, you're not gonna stop fucking.
If the condom break, then you get away with that. But
Then it feel like you went upstairs.
What?
Feel like the new part of the pussy. You like your pussy has a foyer. Oh, okay, this is crazy. Is this a ballroom? Where the fuck?
you know when it broke, cause you can feel that shit tingling in your back like you about to grow some wings at that bitch. Am I turning into an archangel?
This 8 dates. Go on 8 dates.
Go on.
Name 8 dates. What do you
8
consider?
dates.
Like, tell me what that means.
8 different dates. Go
Give
out and
me 8 different
experience life.
scenarios that might be a
We
date.
just said 2.
Like
we can
what?
go out and go to the escape room.
Escape room.
We can go to the movies.
What you supposed to do after that? You know what I'm saying? You go to the escape room, and then you're like, girl, you crazy. We took her 2 hours to get out of there. I get with you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you can go experience.
No, they get you the fuck out the escape room.
I'm asking, how this shit work? Girl, you a fool. Hey, hit me tomorrow. Text me when you get in the house.
We got out of there, didn't we?
Hey,
I said it.
y'all watch too many movies. What
No,
the nigga supposed to
you-
Hey,
but
before you go in the
listen,
house,
you-
don't forget your t-shirt.
Listen, you laughing, but if you go to something like an escape room with a bitch and she start acting, this even for females with dudes. This nigga can't problem solve. He can't think on the fly. This gonna show you how a motherfucker gonna deal with life. This is like real shit. It's funny, but it ain't funny. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Most people find out after they already living with a bitch, mixed bills, got kids together, that this motherfucker is not very bright. Cause you ain't went out and you ain't did. Even a dumb motherfucker can fuck good.
Sometimes.
You ain't got to be smart, but you do not have to be intellectual or have no problem-solving skills or no life skills to fuck good. This male or female. So in order to know if somebody actually got some sense, value, you got to go out and take them places, experience life. You can't just fuck.
But see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Y'all ignoring my point. If you fuck good, you gonna take these people to better places.
He told your ass that.
I'm saying it's just depending on. I think you just about to show up and do all the fun shit, escape rooms and shit, and you got to sit at
Well,
the
let
house,
me- okay, so
watch
let me-
this movie type.
So y'all been saying the same shit the whole
He
time.
listen,
You was really saying, I know you didn't go around the
Went around the
globe.
block, but that nigga came right back to the same house.
You getting what you show up with.
I was trying to get that the whole time, but
Okay.
yeah. It makes sense.
He watch.
I don't have shit.
How we gonna figure
Next
this
week,
shit
he
out?
gonna be like, hey,
What you mean? It ain't nothing to figure out.
No, I'm saying, that's what she's saying. Cause you be with your girl and she be confused about shit she should not be confused about.
let me say this, most
You know
people,
what? We gonna listen. Fuck this shit. This ain't even debatable no more. We 8 dates. We taking them on 8 dates.
No.
Yep.
After 2, if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Even if you already with her, take on 8 more
listen,
dates.
what he missing, if the vibe right on the first few dates, y'all probably gonna end up fucking anyway. So you gonna get the pussy along the way, but you will get to know her real character. See, this the thing.
That's my thing. I want to have the pussy first so I know what I was started with. I want to know where we started at. I'm like, okay, that's how the pussy was.
Do you
This is my constant. Everything else is a variable.
Okay, what is gonna hit like if I take her on the boat?
Oh my God. Do y'all understand that most
What it hit like after the steak and the shrimp, and I done got a little, you know what I'm saying?
Really just got sleepy.
Okay, bet.
I knew she shouldn't have ordered no tea.
Okay, bet.
Do y'all understand that most females, once you start having sex with them, it don't matter what you tell them, they want to be in a relationship.
Oh.
It don't matter what they be saying. They
Even
want,
these new ones.
even the new ones.
But are they doing relationship things?
That depends on if you took them on 8 dates to see what type of woman she is.
Well,
But
you
most
talking
of
about
them,
8
they're-
dates,
See, you know
feels
what?
relationship.
You doing all this shit outside. You don't know what she gonna do at home. You done did all this 8-date shit. She might be a great dater. She done dated all these
This nigga
niggas that
said
she
a great
didn't like.
dater.
That's the thing. Women be dating a whole bunch
Everywhere
of
you
motherfuckers.
take her, she
can't
already been.
and had more fun with better niggas.
When we came before, we set up.
We had
Bitch, shut up.
That used to be our section over there.
I ain't never even been to this bitch before. I didn't even know it was up there.
You should have got the gold package, but we can do this. This cool.
That
This
should be
cool.
motivation.
No, it ain't.
That should be motivation.
No, it's not.
That means you got a bitch that done been around, been to a few nights. Now you got to take it to a nice place.
No. Y'all done did everything with everybody.
Right.
The city boring now. I can't do nothing in here. Yeah, because you done fucked everybody.
Everybody know you.
What
They say your
listen,
name when you come in.
Well, keep fucking them up front, and you gonna keep experiencing the same shit.
We
They gonna
cheating
want to be in a
ourselves out of
relationship.
some great experiences. Nigga can't even enjoy the shit because you done already did it. Why you ain't get the sweet? Bitch, what you know about the sweet? Who you was up here with?
They still got the rooftop bar?
Oh, never mind. You gotta have a gold card to get up there.
That should be motivation. Go get your gold card.
Where her gold card at? And now one of y'all got
But
nothing.
listen, that's something you experience.
Y'all show up with nothing but hookah tips. And then you should be inspired to be fucking with somebody like me. Shut up. Shut up. Why? Because you drink a lot of Casamigos?
That's why you supposed to take on the 8 dates, because then you can get an idea of whether she
Bro,
actually
you take
do.
her on 8 dates, she gonna be done hugged 9 niggas. Greg, you still up here? Come on, we don't have to pay. Greg gonna let us in. No, the fuck he not.
You know you going in free.
No, I ain't. I am not that nigga.
I'm telling y'all, 8 dates.
Whatever. She paying for
Man
3
or
of them.
female. And she can pay. This don't mean the dude got to
Oh,
pay.
that's where you got it fucked up at. You ain't been outside in a minute.
What?
Only 9% of women can pay for 3 dates in a row.
Where you got that figure from?
Man, you ain't seen the number since the pandemic hit. We sitting here talking about going on 8 dates. Pussy is literally $3.99 a month. They already put the number on it.
$3.99.
We not fucking doing all that bad shit.
That's cable.
That's not all it's gonna cost in the end.
Man, it's a
Don't
bazillion
listen to
free
him.
pussies out here, bruh.
Don't listen to him.
If a motherfucker will rehab a crack house, you can find some pussy.
That's not that ain't all it's gonna cost. The money you think you pay up front, that's the down payment on the rest of the bullshit that's finna come along. You not
I
finna.
just want to run into the camera like a nigga selling the seminar. Do you want to have free pussy in your life? Buy my book. My name is Carlos Miller, and I was born in the 80s. We used to get pussy just because people like our personality. Don't subscribe to none of this shit.
8 days.
3 books. $24.99. Call right now. I'll cut the price in half.
8 days in therapy.
Stop paying for pussy.
You right.
You got a suit with question marks on it. Remember that
You
movie
right.
that used to sell that shit? Gotta
to get free money from the government.
People used to tune into that shit.
That nigga scamming. So that's the key. Just
8 dates.
All right, bet.
8 dates when you get to know,
Fellas, we
know
about to,
somebody.
well, I know I can't speak for the fellas. I'm stepping my dating game up. And I'm going for some shit that you only see on TV. I'm gonna wake a bitch up at 6 o'clock in the morning and we gonna drive 2 hours to Reynolds, Georgia so she can watch some motherfuckers make orange juice from scratch. Take a bitch bird watching.
It's a date.
Take a young lady to a hayride.
He being funny, but that's gonna show you how she gonna start talking to you later on.
No,
Yes, it
That's
is.
how you
Because
have-
if you take her to do some shit like that,
A hayride?
listen, if you take her to do some shit that's outside of her element, and she come at you like, why you brought me to do this stupid ass shit?
What if you go?
This how she gonna talk to you when stuff get tight in the future. Stupid ass nigga. Then you
What
gonna
if
be the
y'all
same
go
stupid ass nigga from the what you say? Watch him make orange juice. Same shit.
What if you fuck up? Go to a haunted house and y'all both get scared.
Being too adventurous.
You was screaming just as much as she was.
Listen, the 8 days for females too. Listen,
We ain't even went in.
if a nigga ever pull a gun on you and him, you know what he gonna do. The same thing he did in that haunted house.
Man,
You fuck around and take her to the aquarium the day one of them fish jump out that damn tank.
Fish look at her like they recognize.
Another one. Wasn't you just here?
You love the fish, huh?
All bullshit aside, that wouldn't motivate you.
No.
If you a female that she done experienced like some higher level stuff in life, like she done already
Why
been
would
to
that-
a lot of nice places.
What's the logic behind that motivating me?
She don't. You done got one that done been. She done been to nice
That
places.
nigga gonna be at the crib like, I gotta be the best nigga shit before you.
So you want a bitch that ain't been nowhere. She excited everywhere you take.
Yes!
This nigga stupid.
Women, that's the time y'all need to learn how to lie. Even if you done been all up and through this motherfucker, you gotta act like this shit is impressive.
Wow, I've never been here. Hello, Lisa.
Like, bitch, we at Winn-Dixie.
What is wrong with you?
New?
So y'all want to be lied to.
Exactly. Y'all be bringing up niggas we don't need to know nothing about. Now nigga can't even listen to his favorite rapper around here.
What happened?
Turn that off. I don't want to hear that. Why not?
That's that sensitive
We
shit.
used to talk about that.
Oh my God. This is the only shit I listen to.
Find a new motherfucker to listen to.
Oh, you ain't shit.
Say what? Oh my God.
You should took her to one of his concerts, then you would have seen her.
Hell no, because when she go backstage, you be like, I'll catch up with you later. She back there with all the niggas.
8 days teach you about a nigga too, though.
You about to pick her up for the show. She already had the show.
She came in the Sprinter van.
That's a lot of dates.
She came in the Sprinter van with the artist.
That's a lot of dates,
That ain't-
nigga.
that
That's
ain't-
8 weekends. That's community
nigga said-
service. Yeah, I believe you might be on to something, though. What if you trying to go on 8 dates with her, fuck around and find out she ain't even got 8 outfits?
Really? We back to the blue dress?
You get to the 8th date and she like, tonight, I think tonight is the night. You be like, well, I don't think so, because you done had that bra on at all 8 of these dates.
Next day, the bra shopping.
Not tonight. It won't be tonight.
I'm
No.
telling you, it's 8 dates is important.
Bruh, you take her on 8 dates and she wear the same shoes on all the dates.
You gonna say something?
Them dirty ass Air Force One.
All of this is relevant. You see her at 8 different units of
On
time.
the third date, what you say? Let's go to the outlet mall. What do you say? Like, let's just see if we can get you some new shoes. Like, at that point,
Do you even know your size?
because now that's you
Listen,
asking for
dude,
help.
That's a great date idea.
No, we just talking shit, man. These all hypothetical situations.
You don't want to see
I'm
when
with
niggas
y'all.
buy when it's cheap.
8 dates.
8 dates, so in therapy.
Go to therapy.
We need to normalize therapy too.
Before something happens, just go to therapy.
Everybody got issues from
They
their-
gonna ask you what's wrong when you get there.
No, they gonna make you talk about your childhood.
In front of this stranger ass person. Whatever.
It's gonna tell you shit about what you got going on today.
This is gonna be. I want to know how it works with community, because I
What
think
if
it's gonna be
everybody
hard
don't-
for us.
go ahead.
It's gonna be hard, bro. How we just gonna just say what happened? We gonna put our twist on it.
Okay, check this out. What if everybody don't need to go to? This is just my theory. What if everybody don't need to go? What if
People
some
that
people
do need to-
What if some people had a
Everybody, okay.
normal ass childhood and they good? Did nobody do childhood right? Everybody childhood fucked up.
No, yeah,
No, if
yeah.
everybody had life experiences that they weren't able to process correctly, stuff just don't went on. It ain't gotta be that you went through a bunch of bad trauma and shit, but
Everybody's childhood was fucked up to them the way it was fucked up. You don't start realizing until you get out into
Till
the
you
real
older,
world.
yes.
You like, oh, what I thought was fucked up, it fucked with me, I was down bad or whatever, was nothing compared to what some other people might had to go through or what this was, or,
He
you know,
preaching.
some shit hit you
I was
fucking
just about to
different.
say,
But
this the bag.
It's your shit. Come
This
on,
where
man.
you at in it.
Come on, man.
Up to the fucking
Come on,
shoulder.
man. Yeah, shoulder
he
deep.
said some rare shit. No, you gotta
saying.
think. If you just name some different type of people in different childhoods, all of them gonna describe some stuff from their childhood or something in their adolescent years that they felt like wasn't right.
You're right, but everybody have to go to therapy.
Everybody should go.
So everybody, all right.
When I say therapy, though, I mean some sort of confidential source that you can vent to that's not gonna speak back to you from a place of their traumas.
Sometimes it's the page. Write that shit down. You know what I'm saying? You tell your goddamn story.
I went to therapy already. I went to anger management.
You had to go?
Yeah, it was part of probation.
What, that, you didn't go by what? How long was it? 8 days?
About 2 weeks or so.
Oh, okay. That's
About 10 days.
10 days. 2 days short of 8.
Had to keep a little paper, make them sign it every time I went.
What they told you? What was wrong with you? Why you had to go to anger management first of all?
It was just part of the shit.
Was you angry?
Yeah. That I had to go.
What did you say?
Now, it wasn't like about one of them things, what you say is like, you have to go through this workbook type situation. So you pay the money for the class, and then they give you like this workbook.
It was just to get money.
It was kind of like an intervention type.
And the people try to teach you how to manage your emotions. If he had to go to anger management, he went because he couldn't control or manage his
No,
emotions.
it wasn't. No, it was
I
just.
want to know the situation.
You see, he deflected.
No, I'm not deflecting.
Well,
So
tell 'em why
it
you
was
had to
part
go
of
to
the
anger
probation
management.
where I had to do all this community service and shit. So part of the community service shit, any nigga whoever had to do it, they give you this long ass paper. You can rarely do the shit all in one place. So you have to go to all these fucking different places and do this community service. So I went to this one class which was like an anger management type intervention specialist. You get what I'm
was
saying?
one of the things on
So
the
it was kind of like a round robin of community credits. It wasn't like I beat somebody up and they was like, you gotta go to anger management. It was just that
You
type
chose
of shit.
the one that wasn't. You gotta.
Where you
clean
can
out
get the
old
most.
folks.
Yeah, you can. Some of them you can go and get like double the credit. I don't know the system now, but whatever. I'm good now though.
This motherfucker.
You learned something from anger management?
Yeah.
What you learned?
That most anger is rooted in poverty.
That's true.
That's it.
Poverty.
Poverty.
Spark that.
Poverty is the source of most of our trauma. It ain't the individual events, it's the fucking poverty.
And
Try
poor is a
harder when you
mindset.
ain't got it.
Exactly.
Poor is definitely a mindset. It's more than just being monetarily poor.
Shit, that say sound good, but poor is a place. I seen it. Poor is a feeling. I felt it.
State of
Poor
mind.
is a thought. I have thought it.
It's a mindset.
Shit.
That
You
shit,
poor. That's all that's on your mind.
that shit is a mindset.
Shit, that's the only mindset you got. That's all the fuck you know.
What's the name of that?
Shit. You be poor long enough. You think you like that shit. As soon as you get some money, you start liking shit you never knew you liked. I just wish all hood niggas could experience those cookies from the Delta flight. I know them bitches would have jumped at the candy lady had they known.
You want Biscoff?
Yeah. You know how many hood niggas never had a Biscoff?
It's gonna be really good.
Biscoff, if y'all want to do an urban marketing campaign, get with me.
You gonna have all the niggas going to try.
Man,
Tell
hey,
you.
y'all ain't got no more Biscoffs? How about give me goddamn like 3 of them Biscoffs? I'm good.
Them Florida niggas gonna start eating them bitches. They gonna hit them, they low. Them cookies that big, you heard me?
Hey.
Them cookies. I fuck with them cookies.
Go to therapy. 8 dates.
So you just came here to tell me basically I'm just living all wrong. Therapy, date longer.
And boundaries.
I don't have to date longer.
What, you got boundaries?
I figured this shit out already.
You got boundaries?
I got a whole lot of boundaries.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody about to talk to me crazy. And that's it. That's basically where it started. You get that one right, everything else fall in line.
You got boundaries? Yeah. When y'all establish boundaries?
On top, look, this is.
Most people from the hood and people who poor they weren't taught boundaries. Like, especially if you grow up in a house with a bunch of siblings, there's no people go on people's plate. I wear your shoes. If you my older brother, they fit half a size. Like, there's no boundaries. So this is stuff that, like, at some point it had to click for y'all where I gotta have, lines in the sand that I don't allow people to cross.
First day I went outside. Don't let nobody play with you. You gotta bring everything back in the house that you took outside with you. Ain't nobody finna take nothing from you.
That's what your mama told you?
Shit, yeah. Them the rules.
They fuck with you, pick up a brick.
Hey.
And where are all these bricks, mama?
And
Where do you think it's just
y'all don't
bricks?
think y'all need therapy? You hear what you saying?
No, because without that shit, we would have never been successful in anything.
Would've let me-
It's not
That's not
the
true.
actual actions that they was trying to instill in us. It was, like you said, the mindset. Because anybody who ever been through some shit like that know that people play with you how they think they can play with you.
Right.
They gonna try to manipulate what they think is
But
Get
your
jumped,
weakness.
fuck one of them motherfuckers all
that's
the way
cool
up.
when you a kid, but when you an adult, things have to be processed differently.
But
You
I'm
get-
saying
this why I'm
you
telling
can
y'all.
approach this. You can approach it with the same mindset as long as you're not using it for the same context.
You can't
You
approach
can, if you was out, say for instance, the same way I said when I went outside, my mama said, "Don't let nobody play with you. Ain't nobody gonna take nothing from you." Blah, say blah.
Okay.
Don't let nobody play in your face. You can take that same mindset and go and do a presentation and rock that shit. Kill the whole anxiety, the whole nerves and everything. Ain't nobody finna play with me. I'm finna go in here. I
You
need
can't
this.
take that same. Okay, so look, what he described is his mom giving him a conflict resolution strategy. You cannot use that as an adult. That's a kid. And somebody has to get to a point where they tell you, okay, a lot of those strategies that you literally used when you was a kid, you can't. When you're younger, somebody try to take a toy from you or take that same stuff his mama saying don't let nobody take his stuff, he can whoop their ass. And it'll turn out way different than if you grown and somebody try to take something and you whoop it can turn into a whole, you can't literally apply.
That's what I said. Not the same context, but the same mind state.
Explain.
I'm not saying, like, as a child, you're gonna, like you say, as a child, you do take the action and put your hands on somebody. But by the time you're an
Yeah,
adult
'cause
and you
there's-
use the same
yeah.
logic, you
But
know
for
that
most
there's a
people,
consequence.
that don't drop off. They right now, it's my mama said hit you back, you hit me, I hit you, and
that's
then
the
they
thing.
both in jail.
You can't assume that everybody got the same level of intelligence.
No, I'm telling y'all the majority of what's going. I can say this with confidence. Like when we speaking on just poverty, a lot of the urban community, they literally carrying around as adults the same lines they mama told them when they was young. This is why you see so many people in jail, in spaces where they got to go to anger management because they took it literal.
You know, some people gotta go. They gotta learn that way. I don't want to. I'm
This
not
is how
here to
to wreck
save
out
everybody.
with Carlos
I'm speaking for niggas who are, you know, quote unquote nigga normal. You feel me? Some people do need to go to therapy. They done had some terrible, tragic type of shit, and some people need to go just because they need to learn how to express themselves and they have things on their mind and they got trust issues or whatever the case may be. There is no definite answer for that, but some people not going. Some people just gonna be fucked up
It's
and
some
be.
people that ain't gonna go.
They
but
just regular.
okay, let me ask y'all this.
I'm
Y'all
not
know,
saying that I am. I'm just saying some people just.
for a lot of people that don't have a therapeutic source, somebody that's confidential, they use the internet now.
Right.
And so
Some people use this show. Ain't that crazy? This is therapy for some people. I am a therapist.
Therapeutics.
Ladies, rub your titties if you love hip hop. This the shit that they want to see me say. And I'm not knocking therapy. Therapy is great.
No, therapy good.
It depends. Hey man, there's so many different forms of therapy.
It's therapy just taking care of yourself. Sometimes cleaning your ass and getting your shit together.
Literally.
and they gonna teach you meditation. They gonna teach you to quiet your thoughts in meditation. But smoking marijuana, that's a form of meditation.
That's why I be high.
Listening to
love.
music, it's a
Look, I be high.
so now you go to therapy.
No, that's my
Mediation.
therapy. It showed me how to separate my thoughts from my emotions.
Yeah. I give the best apologies when I'm high.
Right.
It's therapy. I'm telling you, it's a form of meditation. For people to actually, some people, I'm telling you, they can't separate what they feel from what's real. This is why a lot of people, they'll only be able to work certain type of jobs all their life. You got to think about this.
Deep.
Pilots that fly
That's all I can
planes,
do.
people that manage large amounts of money at investment firms, anybody that have higher level positions in life, they have to be able to manage their emotions and separate what they feel from what's real. This is why most of those jobs, they have to go to quarterly therapy. They got to go get evaluated every so often to make sure you is operating in the right space. Otherwise, you can't do this type of work. And the only people that can go around and just fuck therapy, I don't need shit, I'm gonna just do how I feel, how I wanna feel, take them same philosophies from childhood, people with low paying jobs. Cause you ain't really gotta think, you ain't gotta do nothing, anybody depending on you, don't nobody's life depend on it. You can't be no brain surgeon going to work and you mad at your bitch. You ain't operating on a nigga brain.
You think
And
brain surgery?
man.
You think brain
Bitch, goddamn, nigga.
All right.
So the bitch gonna tell me, hey, you got life fucked up.
Give me
This
this
plenty of brain surgeons like, bitch, I ain't got time for this shit right
You
now.
a motherfucking lie.
I ain't got time for this goof ass shit. It's a motherfucking entertainment.
Give my phone, bro. Give my phone.
You think that ain't happening?
You go
on, man.
listen. If you don't take therapy, separating and managing your emotions from real life, you ain't gonna get no successful positions in life and shit like that. You can't be an important person if you can't do that. Even you think about people who do public speaking in them big seminars, people like Grant Cardone and stuff like that. You can't be up there mad at your bitch. These people done paid
Man, them
$300 a pop
motherfuckers
to
take
listen to you
Xanax
talk.
before they go up there. I'm
Whatever
not
the
from.
fuck
Don't sit
they
here
gotta
trying to-
do, you cannot be up
Motherfucker
there.
done took a whole 30, a perk 30. If you want money, all you have to do is manifest it. I remember when I made my first $1 million, my father-in-law gave me the money, and I started investing money, and I started selling calendars, and then my calendars make $27 million because I'm white, and then white people can do anything in America. Don't buy this seminar if you're not white. I only want to sell this to white people because it works predominantly when you're white. If you're in America,
Everybody finna report a fraudulent
if
charge on their
if
car.
you're a regular
After
white
his
person
shit
in
over with,
America, you can tell everybody else how to make money. That's exactly what happened to me. I took advantage of all the racism and white privilege, and now I'm selling you shit that'll never happen. Go to my website, and I'm gonna charge you $60 to see to my other website. That's right, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The whole point of that book was so you don't fuck women who already have children. That's how you get rich in America if you're white. Make your own kids. Stop
Man.
recycling these.
Be the rich dad.
This nigga is stupid.
Whatever, man. Y'all don't want to hear this shit I be
But all
talking. It's
bullshit
because I'm
aside,
black.
when you start tapping into that, though, you learn about like generational wealth. You learn about multiple streams of income.
Well, they
You start-
eliminated us off the top. We black. Ain't no generational
Yes, you
wealth.
created
nigga.
it.
We been
You
generations.
created.
We been fucked
You
up.
listen,
Don't put all
not
that pressure on me. me? It's been 20 generations of you motherfuckers, and now I gotta save the family.
Now that you got a kid.
What you niggas been doing? Ain't nobody else had no breakthrough. Why you sell? Ain't nobody in this family ever had $7,000.
Why you sell the store?
Man, fuck this family. Y'all niggas so grandma.
Now that you got a kid, generational wealth. And when you start listening to the different people, even the ones he talking about with white privilege, you start to get an understanding for what matter, things like credit, because you can leverage it to put yourself and your family in a better position. Like we don't have these conversations. Even like a lot of white people, by the time they was 19, 20, they already had a perfect credit score, but that's because their parents added them on their credit score, paid their credit card on their credit report, on their card as an authorized user, paid their shit on time. By the time you get 19, 20, now your score is already good. That's how you get your jump start. Generational wealth, understanding the only way you can see money is to create multiple streams and, of course, live off of less than one or one of them.
Now it's gonna be 1,000 white people in the comments. That's bullshit. I work for everything I have. You fucking blacks always think somebody gave us something, man. I went to college. I studied my ass off. I went to Iowa University State Tech College, got my degree as a nail tech, learned how to draw blood and became a phlebotomist. Now I'm a surgeon, bro. Nobody gave me shit. If you want something in America, grab yourself by your dick hairs and pull yourself up.
Grab your pubes.
Listen to it. I don't know who this chick is. She's kind of hot, but she's fucking crazy if she thinks that's how America works, man.
Listen here,
I'm
Toots.
telling you, man, y'all gotta tap in.
What Martin Luther King say? It's very insulting to tell a man to pull himself up by his bootstraps, and he doesn't have any boots.
But you know what's even crazy?
He said that one. That was cold.
But you can't.
Give me my pizza.
You can't pull yourself
pizza.
up by your bootstraps.
If you don't have no fucking boots.
No, period. If you had bootstraps,
This nigga, I told you.
how would you grab the back?
You too.
Nigga, you're flying. Nigga, you can float. You are a magical Negro. If you can grab your boots and pull yourself up, nigga.
Listen, you taking it too literal.
But that's
Bro, we
what
gotta
they
create
meant.
some
That's
shit.
what it used to mean. It used to mean something impossible to do. They repurposed this shit to use on us, like, do some impossible shit, nigga. Like, and make it seem like, hey, if you just work hard, you
It's
can
simple.
do this shit. You ain't never pull yourself up by your bootstraps because nobody can pull themselves up by the bootstraps.
It's impossible.
If you could, you can fly.
That's why that's my partner right there.
This is why you gotta tap into multiple streams of income, understanding credit, generational wealth,
I'm starting to see
management of
what you're saying.
emotions. 8 dates where you dating people so you don't have boundaries, so that you're not. You know, it's so many people that they are victims. Like their mindset is that someone is always doing something to them. Everything is somebody else's fault or just life is happening to me. But you know what's happening to you now is basically the results of your decisions 1 to 3 years ago. So of course, this type of mindset, it has to be developed in order to like come up out of shit. Literally, and this is the stuff that we ain't talking about. This nigga having an epiphany.
No, your voice be calming and shit. Keep going. Say some more shit.
Go to therapy. Get an understanding for credit. And listen, for y'all urban people, stop naming all these active streams of income as if these are multiple streams of income. Y'all be talking, I do hair, I do nails, I'm an esthetician, I cut grass. All this stuff requires your time. It's only a certain amount of time in a day. Multiple streams of income is based on active versus passive, meaning you want streams of income coming in where you don't have to trade your time for money. You want the money to flow in, things like books, stuff that you've already created a piece of work and people can rent it from you or buy it after your time has already been put into it. But all this 19 different LLCs and all of them require you to show up, that's not multiple streams of income and you not winning, nigga.
Real shit. That ain't even no stream. They got a koi pond. You with the little fish, nigga. You gotta spend so much time. Like, that makes sense, because time is money once you get, especially.
Active income is where you go straight, trade your time for money. And if you only got so much time in a day, just because you get a bunch of different hats, if they all require your time, you always gonna cap out.
A bunch of different hats. You always gonna cap out. That's the weed.
That's a fucking store slogan. Welcome to Lids, a bunch of different hats. You always gonna cap out. And this nigga pull the shit on his head and walk out the door.
We need to pitch that to Liz.
Lids, fuck with us, man.
We start a no cap campaign.
No cap. No cap. No cap cap.
What kind of weed is y'all smoking?
Called 8 Dates.
You gotta go out with the weed 8 times before you
my
roll.
Where you
God.
from?
I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Shout them out.
Shout out to St. Petersburg, Florida, Pine County. Y'all know Tampa Bay area, Florida.
You can rap. You sound like it. What kind of rap you do?
That nigga said, what kind of rap?
I'm saying, like, you gotta ask.
What you mean?
What kind of, name the different types of rap.
It's gangster
a lot,
rap,
though. I don't
gospel
even
rap,
know.
Christian rap.
You think I do gospel rap?
You
Christian
good?
rap.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little Christian rap.
I ain't saying nothing was wrong with it. I said, you think I do Christian rap?
God said, come as you are.
That ain't what the church folks said.
You from Florida too, you got tats on your neck. And know it'll be hard. If you ain't no pussy ass nigga and you love God, stand up, you heard me? I want everybody to walk to the front. I've got the chopper for the Lord. It's in the don't outside. My granny and them praying. I'm about to get baptized. Whatever.
Name the other types of rap.
What else? What's the shit?
Alternative?
Alternative.
What's alternative rap?
Emo.
How it go?
Where the niggas be singing sad. You know how they be singing sad?
Like Juice WRLD.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't, but okay, yeah.
That's what that's called?
That one song.
Yeah. But he be, yeah.
All that shit rap.
And then you got like that silly ass rap, like party music.
Silly ass rap.
A silly ass rap.
It was what? What's a silly ass rap?
That silly shit.
You what?
That silly shit.
What? Get silly. Get silly.
Literally.
You remember that shit?
The dance flow silly. I was in court with that nigga, man. We had tickets
Oh,
together.
that's rap. Rap is rap.
There's a lot of different genres, though. I don't know if you fuck with this thing, because that shit busting. I had to eat it.
I don't eat bread.
I do.
We see.
They know I fuck with it. This shit had started when I used to work at Domino's, and now I just have to eat this shit like once a week. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Can I sue him if
I
I'm
don't eat no
addicted to
bread,
this shit?
no rice.
It might be, yeah.
No noodles.
You gotta show some like side effects.
Why is you eating a pizza? You're the first nigga I ever seen eat pizza upside down. Why you got to turn it over? What is it about the back?
I tried to tell you I was a different nigga.
But why every piece you done ate, it's been from the opposite side.
It
That's
did
just
look
how I'm
like a
living.
Pop-Tart when I first looked at it. I was about
What
to
did
say,
you
nigga,
do?
what the fuck do Domino's got going on, nigga? They put
And
some
then
Pop-Tarts in
you
there
need to
with the
stop
pizza?
eating pork.
Why?
Cause it's not good for you.
No, this shit ain't good for you.
No, it's not good for you either.
No, it's not good for you.
Pepperoni beef
No, it ain't.
It's pork.
with some beef juice added.
Pepperoni is healthy because it comes from the elbows.
It's got roni in it.
It's macaroni, basically.
You don't even know what's in it.
Peppered macaroni.
I can't stand it.
What are you trying to tell me?
Hey man, Bobby Brown made something, you a special kind of roni. Make a daddy feel proud.
Why you think pork not good for me?
Pork is not good for you.
Look. It might not be good for you.
It's not good for
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Why you think everybody got to do the same shit?
No, Eric, listen. Let me tell y'all this though about
Look,
diet.
our experience on this earth is gonna be different.
It
You
is.
gonna not eat pork.
It is, but
So check this out. If we all stopped, what's the point?
so everybody could be healthier.
How the fuck would we know if don't nobody eat it?
Listen, we already know enough from the generational curses that we already seen.
What if motherfuckers still be living the same motherfucker? Like, I told y'all niggas to eat this shit. I'm there too. I've been eating this shit by myself for the longest. I'm still here with y'all. I don't understand. Why y'all keep trying to prolong life?
You ready to go?
Stupid.
you ready to go?
No, nigga, I'm ready to go. I'm just like, nigga, you
You
going.
ready to go?
Whether you ready or not, nigga, you going. I'm gonna be full
You
when I
trying to
go.
go sooner.
I'm gonna be full when I go.
I can't stand him.
You gonna get the heavy greens and
It's
be like,
not
why you ain't eat nothing? I'm good. I ate before I came. Hell yeah. You hungry? Yeah, what y'all got? Oh, we got some pork and pepperoni and shit in the back.
You know all the pigs that died go to heaven.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
You sure? That's
Start with pork first. Eliminate pork. Then work your way.
So what you eat? What meats?
Seafood.
Just seafood.
Just seafood. I'm on my way to being a vegan.
So you eat fish and shellfish.
But you know, a lot for black
She
people.
kill more people than
But
pork.
what you mostly eat? So what's your meal plan?
So when I eat, it's
She don't like that shit.
It's a vegetable and a protein. And
you
I
talk
eat
about
fruit.
fish. You talk about fish like fish, or you talking about like tuna?
No, like fish, like salmon, sea bass, like fish.
That shit ain't even healthy.
For a lot of, it is.
Sea bass is good in the motherfucker.
It's healthy.
It's gonna run you a little bit.
It's
It
good.
tastes like it swam in some butter. I don't
It's
know
good,
where
but
they
it ain't
get
healthy.
The sea bass
It's
from,
healthy.
nigga.
I'm telling you,
They
it's
get
healthy.
that shit from the melted butter
Listen,
factory, nigga.
most of us at
That
first,
shit
most
just
of us,
swam through movie theater butter. God damn, that shit is
most of us as
creamy
urban people,
and
we
buttery.
get our diet from, you know, our parents. They get it from their grandparents. It go all the way back to when we were slaves, and we was just given scraps and parts of animals. This what make up like a lot of our diet.
Who the fuck is we? Y'all think we all the same?
I mean, if I eat seafood all the time, like I would.
Y'all are about to trick me into this slave shit. All of us wasn't no goddamn slaves, man. Stop
What's your
believing that
favorite
shit.
foods?
Oh, shit, what I eat? Anybody in this room would tell you, I don't eat but fucking 4 things, so.
What you eat? what you eat?
I literally eat about 4 or 5.
What is it?
You just, I ain't telling you so you can judge me. You need to stop eating that, and then it'll be 2 by the time you leave. Come here trying to change my life. I'm older than you. Leave me alone.
That's why you need to change your
No,
diet.
fuck I don't. How you gonna tell me and I have already outlived you?
You ain't outlived me. You just was born before me.
That's the same fucking
That's not the
thing.
same thing.
Okay.
Now, we was born the same time, and I died before you did. You outlived me, but you were just born
No,
before
I
me.
mean,
That's all.
I had a life and I was already living before you were even conceived. I'm light years ahead of you. I done forgot some shit that you ain't even learned yet.
Now this nigga sound like my daddy.
That shit do be true. And that shit we forgot be important than the motherfucker. I
And
be
you
like,
ain't even
damn.
know it yet.
Wish I knew that shit I didn't know no
We
more.
eating pork.
Trust me, I've been off the porch. The pork ain't what's killing motherfuckers. That ain't even it.
What's to save lives? It make niggas sleepy.
Yeah, it ain't the pork. It's
Niggas
the Johnson
go
&
to
Johnson.
sleep instead of going
We as black people got to stop using so much fucking baby powder. That's what's killing everybody. Don't nobody want to talk about that.
Your mom used to put that powder
Ain't the
around your
goddamn
neck.
bacon. It's the Johnson & Johnson baby powder. That shit giving everybody cancer everywhere. They
Use
just
the baby
pay.
powder with the tuxedo man on it.
Don't use no baby powder. That shit ain't good for us. Something about the chemistry in black people.
Yeah, I been stopped having them hit me with that. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I remember that. But
Putting the powder on your neck.
yeah, don't do that no more. I remember my dad said that. Nigga, bumped up like a motherfucker, was itching and shit.
This nigga dead serious.
All right, man. Y'all don't want to hear the shit that's really taking us out.
It ain't the food.
It ain't the goddamn
It ain't the pork.
No.
It ain't the beef.
It's some of the food.
It ain't the fact that we cook all the nutrients out the vegetables.
That's what I was gonna say. We ain't got all the vegetables. The vegetables ain't even got all the
Man, y'all are using the wrong terminology. Now y'all gonna have these vegetable cooking ass niggas all in the comments. I cook my shit at 115. Nobody gives a fuck.
I'll have you know my carrot tastes like
Man,
meat.
eat your grass and shut the fuck up.
So listen, as you get older, you have no concern about your diet.
My
care about
diet.
my
Your
diet,
diet.
man.
Yes.
I'm being serious.
Listen, the older I get, the more I eat what the fuck I want to. You know how many niggas I done seen out here living right and this is the same thing.
I don't think I eat enough to eat bad. Like, especially now. Like, I got a baby now, and that shit is, I can't eat some shit because he sleep. Like, he sleep wherever the fuck he sleep. I can't turn the air fryer on. Like, I can't have no beeping with the microwave. I done tried it. Like, it's either I'm let him sleep or I'ma eat. So that's been my goddamn diet. So I can have a little pepperoni.
You had to bring it back around to the point.
Right, she act like I got a barrel of pepperoni over here. Man.
No, but as people get older, we should care about our diet. Because the idea is, you know, everybody gonna die, but you don't want to end up like in those fucked up positions health-wise as you get older. Listen, we can joke all we want, but when you get older and you hurting, you in pain, you fucked up, you can't walk, your knees, they talking about you got gout, high blood pressure, diabetes, that shit worse than a nigga that's just old.
But guess what? You was born with that shit. Ain't got shit to do with what you eat or drink or none of that. You gonna have that shit anyway. That's why when you have a baby now, you can look at the whole damn DNA. You can create a baby. You want the blue eyes with the long legs. All that shit is already in you when you get here.
No, it's generational curses. It's because we repeat the same eating patterns as the people before us. That's why we end up with the same shit they got.
And okay, I say this. We eating the shit wrong. We eating the shit wrong.